What's up, guys? This is Courtney, one half of the Brothers of Deconstruction here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video on my theories about Avengers Infinity War. I just want to talk about a couple of theories that I've been having float around in my head. I've been watching quite a few videos about certain Infinity War theories as well, so I've seen other theories. I'm riding with mine that I've come up with, though. So this is probably going to be the first type of semi-video essay / actual regular video that I do, because I'm going to be involving some pictures and some evidence to kind of help support these theories as well. So with that being said, obligatory spoiler warning for any and every Marvel movie up to Black Panther that I may or may not mention. The first theory that I have with Avengers Infinity War is about the Soul Stone. Now, leading up to Black Panther, with the release of the teaser trailer for Avengers Infinity War, there's been a lot of talk and speculation that the Soul Stone was going to be in Wakanda. We now know, because of Black Panther's release, that the Soul Stone is not in Wakanda. We also have a quote by Ryan Coogler stating that they did not put the Soul Stone in Wakanda for a reason. They felt like Wakanda had its special thing and its own MacGuffin in vibranium, so they didn't want to take away from that by adding in an Infinity Stone, as well as the fact that Marvel didn't even, pressure them or didn't even come to them about adding in an Infinity Stone in the plot of the movie. So I don't think the Soul Stone is going to be in Wakanda. Now, a lot of speculation that now the Infinity War trailer, there's a very big fight, an invasion of Wakanda shown in the trailer. So people are thinking, well, why would Thanos invade Wakanda unless it's an Infinity Stone that he's looking for there? So people believe that the meteor of vibranium is going to hold the Soul Stone, which gives the heart-shaped herb its properties, and it allows them to talk to the ancestors and things like that. I think those aspects of Black Panther are religious based. I don't think that has anything to do with the Soul Stone. I think that has to do with religion and spirituality and all that stuff. So you have like the science fiction section of it that's, hey, this meteorite full of this strong metal or substance that can do all this stuff, power weapons, power entire cities, things like that. Crash land in Africa, and it infects the plant life with radiation. I think the powers of the heart-shaped herb come from the radiation of the vibranium, just like it is in the comics. But I think the rest of that stuff, talking to the ancestors, being buried alive so you can go to the ancestral plane, I think all of that is spirituality and religion based. So what do I think is in Wakanda in Infinity War? I have two theories. One theory is that they're obviously hiding something in Wakanda. Okay? That's the basis for both of these theories. There is not an invasion in Wakanda unless they're hiding something that Thanos wants. Now, that can be a multitude of things. Maybe the Avengers capture one of the Black Order and they take them to Wakanda to question them, find out what he wants or whatever like that, and he goes in there to get them back. Something, that's not my theory. One theory is that's included in this umbrella of they're hiding something in Wakanda. One theory of mine is that they're hiding Heimdall in Wakanda because Heimdall has or is the Soul Stone. Now, my evidence to back this up is that, Heimdall's eyes are orange. We know the Soul Stone is orange. He also had in his armor for Thor: The Dark World, I believe it was, he has a small little orange gem in his suit. Now, He wasn't wearing that in Thor Ragnarok. So maybe it wasn't that gem itself, wasn't the stone. But I'm thinking that Heimdall himself is given his abilities of seeing all souls across the universe by the Soul Stone. Um, just the orange eyes and that look and his abilities, I think that leads to, a little bit of evidence of maybe possibly being powered by the Soul Stone. So maybe they find now early on in the Infinity War trailer, we obviously see that then at the end of Thor Ragnarok, one of the post-credit scenes was Thanos' ship basically cornering New Asgard, the ship that Thor, Loki, Hulk, and everybody else is on. And in an Infinity War trailer, before Loki presents the Tesseract to whoever he's presenting it to, somebody pointed out that one of the bodies on the ground is one of the bodies of the Asgardians that's on the ship. Somebody with like a pyramid head type long mask and has a tattoo on his arm, a red tattoo or some type of red tribal mark or something like that on his arm. That's one of the bodies laying on the ground. So maybe when Thanos attacks or he sends the Black Order in or whoever to attack the ship and destroy the ship, maybe he doesn't know that Heimdall has the Soul Stone or whatever like that. And, Loki saves, whoever hasn't been killed or whatever by offering the Tesseract. And then Thanos finds out, hey, this guy that got away has the last stone that I need, or has this particular stone that I need, because I have another theory that I'm gonna get to later. That we need to go get him. Where is he at? And maybe the Avengers take Heimdall to Wakanda, thinking that, hey, Wakanda is hidden in this impenetrable rainforest, as we learned in Black Panther, but it's really like a domed force field. Maybe he can't find it or whatever. Obviously, that doesn't work because we see in the trailer there's a very big invasion of Thanos' Outriders in Wakanda. Now, my other theory on who they might be hiding in Wakanda is Vision. Now, again, with the Super Bowl spot for Avengers Infinity War, we see Vision walking with Captain America, Black Widow, and I believe Scarlet Witch is like the arm behind Captain America that everybody apparently thinks is Captain Marvel, but it wouldn't make any sense. Vision is with Wanda when they get attacked. So it would make sense for Wanda to be walking with that group of people. But people say that Vision doesn't have the Infinity Stone in his head in the Super Bowl spot. I think he does, because I still saw a glimmer in his head that could very well be the Mind Gem. So I think that, they stopped the attack on Vision to get the Mind Stone out of his head. And then they're like, look, we need to take him somewhere because they're going to keep coming after him until they rip that thing out of his head. Let's take him to Wakanda. So that's my other theory, that they're hiding Vision in Wakanda, and Thanos says, no, go in there and get that shit. We need it. So that's what's causing the invasion in Wakanda. Now, backtracking a little bit to what I said earlier, I don't think the Soul Stone is going to be the last Infinity Stone that Thanos gets. Now, the evidence that I have to pull, I think we know what order Thanos is going to get the gems. Now, Marvel is notorious for hiding stuff in teaser trailers or earlier trailers, and then, in subsequent trailers showing the same shots but with added effects in them. Like in the Black Panther trailer, when we see Killmonger draw both of his weapons when he's facing the door of Milaje, we just see that moment. And then in the first official trailer, when that moment happens again, he puts on this golden Jaguar suit. That materializes over him. Again, in the teaser trailer, it showed Shuri coming out with the Panther gauntlets. Didn't show anything, and you even saw her do that, like she was steadying herself. But in the movie, when that scene happens, she's shooting things from those blasters. So Marvel is notorious for hiding stuff. So maybe in the Infinity War teaser trailer, Thanos, when he clutches the gauntlet, he has all the stones in there, but they're just leaving them out or whatever. But I think that we know the order that Thanos gets the stones because of the toys. Now, I'm not talking Lego sets or anything like that, because previously there have been Lego sets that come out to spoil certain plot points or things about movies or whatever like that. I'm talking like Marvel action figures and cosplay items, things like that. Because Hasbro's Marvel Legends Infinity Gauntlet cosplay item and the Thanos action figure both have completed Infinity Gauntlets. Now, you may be thinking, what does that mean that it's a completed Infinity Gauntlet? That doesn't necessarily mean we know what order he's going to get the stones. You would be correct if we did not see Thanos add the Space Stone to the gauntlet in the teaser trailer. Now, teaser trailers and trailers in general are cut in a particular way. Sequences might be out of order. Scenes might have nothing to do with following scenes in the trailer, along with voiceovers and things like that. But Loki presents the Tesseract, which is the Space Stone. After that, Thanos is seen dropping the Space Stone into the Infinity Gauntlet. And it's right after the Power Stone, the purple stone from the orb from Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, when he clutches his glove, you don't see anything else on the glove except the purple Power Stone and the blue Space Stone. Now, on that toys and action figures, you have the purple Power Stone, the blue Space Stone, you have the red Ether, the Reality Stone, you have the orange Soul Stone, you have the Time Gem on the thumb, knuckle, whatever, and then you have the Mind Gem is the big jewel in the middle of the gauntlet. Now, the only thing that kind of makes me doubt this is that if you're going to put gems in the gauntlet, why wouldn't you start with the thumb first? And we don't see the Time Gem in the thumb in the trailer. We don't see any of the other stones in the trailer except for the Power and the Space Stone. He obviously has the Power Stone first. He then gets the Tesseract, the Space Stone, and he drops it in there. So I'm thinking that Thanos, and I have another theory with quotes from Kevin Feige saying that in the first 5 minutes of the movie, Thanos is going to show that he's a bad guy. He's going to show that he's a force to be reckoned with. So I theorize that Thanos is going to kill somebody or destroy a planet. And my bet is on Thanos going to get this Power Stone from Xandar. He's going to kill Nova Prime, Glenn Close. He's going to kill most of the Nova Corps. They might leave one alive for Richard Rider to become Richard Rider down the line. They might leave that Easter egg kind of open. But I think Thanos is going to destroy Xandar in his quest to get the Power Stone, and that's the first stone that he gets in the beginning of the movie. He then goes and gets the Space Stone from Loki when his ship corners Thor's ship or whatever like that. Next, he's going to get the Reality Stone. Now, there's been the movie isn't even out yet, but there before the trailer came out, there was a bunch of scenes, unfinished scenes, didn't have any CGI on them or anything like that. They had leaked out, and one of them was the Collector being intimidated by Thanos. The Collector's on the ground. You see this person in the mocap suit. It's from the floor angle. So you see Collector and you see a leg standing over him. I think it was it might have been Josh Brolin in the mocap suit, but you heard him talking. And basically Thanos was approaching the Collector. You saw his lab or his museum kind of destroyed in the background, and he was asking him where the ether was. And I believe the Collector was saying he sold it to somebody. He didn't have it, whatever. So Thanos now whether or not he's lying or not, this scene may or may not change in the movie, whatever. Thanos gets the ether after getting the space stone. He drops it right in after that. Now, another thing that makes me believe that he might have all the stones in that scene showing the gauntlet is that I have a theory I'll get to later about that location and about, it's a location theory, but I'll get to that later. But I believe he gets the ether next, and then he goes and gets the soul stone. Now, again, we don't know where the soul stone is. It hasn't been revealed yet. I think it's obviously going to get revealed in Infinity War. But I'm thinking that's when we get that attack on Wakanda. Or if Heimdall indeed does have the Soul Stone and they're hiding him in Wakanda, that's when we're going to get that scene in the movie where he goes and invades Wakanda and comes back with the Soul Stone. Now, after that, those are the four main knuckle Infinity Stones in the gauntlet. Now, all we have left is the Mind Gem in the middle, and we have the Time Gem on the thumb knuckle. Now, I don't know when he would get the Time Gem. Again, to contradict my own theory, if you're putting in gems in a glove, I don't know why you wouldn't start with the knuckle first and then go with the thumb first and then go down the line. But we'll just have to wait and see for the movie. Maybe early on in the movie when Tony Stark runs into Doctor Strange and Wong and Hulk in the street, maybe that's when they take the Time Gem out of the Eye of Agamotto. I know later on we see Doctor Strange helping out fighting, and then in the leaked Comic-Con trailer, there's a scene of Doctor Strange creating platforms for Star-Lord to jump across in a particular location as well that I'm going to get to later. But we don't know if he still has the Eye of Agamotto. If you take the Infinity Stone out of the Eye of Agamotto, out of the actual necklace, the charm, I don't know why he would still be wearing it. We can't really see. I don't think you really see in that scene. If you can, I'll probably put the scene in the video, but I don't think you can see him wearing the necklace in that leaked trailer. So he may or may not be wearing the necklace because he's lost the Time Stone, whatever. But I think he gets the Soul Stone, and then maybe he works his way back around. He goes and gets the Mind Gem and then the Time Stone, or maybe then he gets the Time Stone and the Mind Gem to put in the middle. But yeah, that's my theory, that we know the order that he's going to get them in. So either he's going to get the Power Stone first, or he's going to get the Time Stone first and use that one. But maybe they save that for later for a plot point or something like that. Because I don't think you release toys with the full Infinity Gauntlet in the order that we see in the trailer, and it's just like, oh no, they just did that just to have the toy ready and complete and everything like that. I don't think so. But my last theory about the locations is that a lot of people also think that the Wakanda invasion is probably going to end the movie, and I don't necessarily think that's the case. I think the Wakanda invasion is probably going to happen somewhere in the second act, obviously. Probably early on in the second act, because we don't know who exactly is invading Wakanda. We know the Outriders are there for the mass faceless army to fight. Thanos could send the Black Order into Wakanda and destroy it, but there's also, in like trailer descriptions and things like in the leaked trailer, they're fighting on some type of planet, destroyed moon, whatever. Even in when Robert Downey Jr., Chris Pratt, and Tom Holland, when they gave like a sneak peek when Tom Holland was wearing a jacket to, I guess, cover up the iron spider suit that he's probably wearing. And you saw there on the sound stage, it was green screen sound stage, and you saw like rocks or whatever like that. They're going to be fighting Thanos on some type of barren wasteland or destroyed planet or moon or something like that. I think that's going to end the movie. Like where Thanos appears from his ship in the scene where he punches Iron Man. I think that's going to be the final battle of the movie. I don't think the Wakanda invasion is going to be that. I think that scene is going to be the final battle toward the end of the movie. But if that happens, you know, maybe he already has all that scene of him clutching the Infinity Stone and punching Iron Man. That's obvious. Those scenes are obviously connected. They're in the same area, same environment. Maybe he has all the stones. This goes back to my earlier statement about Marvel being notorious for removing certain aspects of scenes and trailers. Maybe he already has all of the stones already, and they're just blocking them out in the trailer. They just haven't put them in the trailer. Who knows? We've only gotten a teaser trailer and a 30-second Super Bowl trailer. So when the first official trailer comes out, maybe we'll have a little bit more information. But yeah, those are some of my thoughts on, you know, what's going on with Wakanda, the location of the invasions, what you know, where the movie is going to end, where we're going to find the Infinity Stones and things like that, the order. So I just wanted to get that out and do this video really, really quickly. You know, those people that watch the video, if you have similar theories, go ahead and comment. Yeah, so hopefully you guys like the video. Bruce and I should be doing another video later on today where it'll be Power Ranger related. But yeah, be talking to you guys soon.